I was less worried about that than I think Rolla was, because to me, I wanted to do something that was successful over here. I've had shows that were successful there, so it wasn't that exciting to me to do that part of it. But I think that there was some hesitation, or not hesitation,
No.
but a little bit nervousness
Oh,
about
yeah.
whether we could.
No, definitely there was a concern about whether we'd be able to bring it stateside, because everything that we do, we need to make it successful and be able to continue doing it is have a financial success on it. And so we had to make sure that there were elements that would allow a shot at this story. There is an essence of what we've done in terms of our productions. We have a code, a narrative, a storytelling that is very American, I would say. If you look at Pillars, if you look at World, if you see how we have predominantly worked with American writers, it's the basis, and the reason we do that is that most of the other broadcasters all over the world have the American stories from many, many years in television. So we protect that, and combining that with the perspective, and this is what was great, Ed wanted to come to Europe, so he immediately went from an American point of view into a European backdrop. And that just made it no different as major feature films like Taken or Unknown or Mission Impossible. I knew of Mark Lavoine, but I had no direct relationship with him. William Fichtner, Ed had a relationship with him. Donald Sutherland, I had a relationship with him. These were people we had worked with. But Mark, we had never worked with. And when we put together the list with TF1 of all of the potential, Mark was our number one choice. Creatively, we thought he was right for it. He had a strength and a humility in his way of being, and which was so perfect for Louis Daniel. And when we met him, it was just a reality of, he was already convinced with the script, so it was a reality of trying to convince him and make him feel comfortable that we would protect his image and the character that he really liked.
And you know, it's interesting, when we put this together, we tandem put together this book of what the show would look like, and on each page of the characters there were 3 pictures of potential, of sort of suggestions of character. Every one of our characters were in that book. Every one of the actors who ultimately ended up playing those characters were in the book. So essentially we got everyone that we wanted to be the characters. I think except for Richard, who's a pretty new face, but every other character was in, every other actor was in the original pitch.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty great.